I mean, speaking of Ja Rule, I mean, since you brought it up.
Yeah.
It's kind of fuzzy in terms of the origin of the beef between you guys.
Right.
You know, one story is that 50 robbed Ja Rule's man for a watch or a chain or something like that.
No, Ja Rule got robbed by Troy from Baisley, this nigga from the project, and 50 was cool with him, and that's how it kind of like all started.
Okay.
Right.
So that happened.
Yeah, because the streets looked at it like Ja Rule was getting extorted by Preem. Let's keep it real. Like, you know, like 50 wasn't getting extorted. Like back then, come on, a lot of the extortion game was crazy. You know, a nigga like Haitian Jack come put his arm around you. You know, you might give up some jewelry or something. Like, you know what I mean? Or certain niggas come put that arm around you. Preem put his arm around Ja Rule. That's $500,000. 50 ain't doing that. 50 ain't doing that, brother.
Well, the chain thing happened, and then I guess a run-in happened where a fight broke out.
Oh no, that was in Atlanta because remember
Atlanta,
we was rest in peace to Chaz. 50, you know, don't fuck with Chaz, but Chaz was managing 50 and Preem was managing Ja Rule.
Right. They ran into each other.
So we was in Atlanta.
You were there.
And I was with Chaz. I was there.
Yeah.
So it was Black Child, it was Ja Rule. I don't know, somebody else. And so, you know, 50, he boxed. He nice with his hands. I done seen him break niggas' jaws, all kind of shit. So Chaz is like, yo, it's cool. Let's talk it out. It's nothing. Yo, just come inside with me. Cool, boom.
Ja was standing outside the hotel, and he had like this little Louisville Slugger in his hand, a short Louisville Slugger. And, you know, he was standing there with, you know, a lot of Murder Inc. people and artists and his manager, and so.
And you were cool with all the Murder Inc. guys?
Yeah, I was cool with everybody. So I was like, you know, so when somebody said, yo, man, what's up with 50? I said, yo, they supposed to talk. Y'all supposed to talk. You know what I mean? So he said, all right. So when I went back to 50 and Yayo, I said to 50, I said, ain't you supposed to talk to oh boy? So he said, yeah. I said, so he was acting like he didn't really want to do it, you know. And I said, well, when are you going to do it? I said, you might as well get it over with now. And so, you know, I knew he was a little reluctant about doing it, but he said, all right, you know, no fear or nothing. I just knew that he wasn't feeling any kind of peace accord, you know, but, you know, he said, okay. And when he went to pull Ja to the side, pull him, you know, away from the guys to talk to him, Ja walked over there with the bat in his hand. And, you know, 50, as they talking, you know, how people sometimes talk and they gesture with their hands or whatever. He may have gestured with the bat as he's talking, and, you know, I think, you know, he raised his voice or something, and then 50 swung on him.
Yeah. And then all hell broke loose.
Yeah, kind of like, you know, it just got crazy, and basically, you know, we kind of got it squashed. I mean, you know, 50 ain't get hurt, nobody got hurt, that, you know. It was too many of them really trying to get at him that he didn't get a scratch on him, basically, you know.
Oh. And then it popped. When I ran outside, Ja Rule, I was black already. His shit was like this. 50 caught him already. His shit was like this already, nigga. Like this, right here. You see? Look, camera got it. You got it, Kim? You got my man from overseas? That shit was like this. 50 a boxer caught Ja Rule already. And then I guess the chain pop, he snuffed him, and, you know, Southside nigga. And had the chain. Mm-hmm. Go in the hotel, he showed me the chain. Marquise had it, everybody, his son had it, everybody.
Ja Rule's chain.
Yeah, it was just getting passed around in the hood.
Okay. Wasn't there some sort of situation to give the chain back, though?
It was something with Preem where the Movado watch came. And I can tell you something funny. And the Movado watch, I'm going to tell you some real shit. It got stolen on me. It got stolen off of me on the Nas tour. That's what's crazy. Fifth was looking at me crazy. It was a Movado watch. Because the piece, it was a little tiny piece. It wasn't like Ja Rule shit was like, it was tiny. It wasn't no dumb big shit. You know what I'm saying? But some shit, I don't know how 50 handled it, but I had a Movado watch. I guess, you know, and I was on tour with Nas. I fell asleep in the lobby. I don't know what happened, but, you know, 50 was handling his business. He was doing his thing, and I'm in the lobby. I'm with Jungle and them, because that was one of my biggest tours that I ever been on, being on tour with Nas. Shout to Nas, you know what I'm saying? And then the watch was gone, and 50 was like, I didn't know what happened. Drunk in the lobby, I fell asleep in the lobby. The watch was gone.